forward to this.
What's up everyone, how's it going? Count Dooku is set to release in just a couple weeks, so what I want to do in this video is just go over basically everything that we know so far about him. There's been a lot of leaks and data mines, so we're just going to be going over all of them, and then towards the end of the video I'm going to be going over some news that's pretty small, so it doesn't deserve its own video, but just some news that we've gotten over the past few days. But let's get started with Count Dooku, and he was first announced way back at EA Play in June. What's kind of funny about this is at EA Play, whenever Obi-Wan, General Grievous, and Anakin were announced, everyone was clapping for them and cheering, but whenever Count Dooku got announced, no one really said anything. It was kind of funny, but pretty awkward at the same time. But if you go over on the Star Wars Battlefront Reddit, it seems like there is quite a bit of people that are excited to play as him, especially because of the new animation leak that we recently just got, which I'll be going over last on this list. So to start out, he is set to be released January 23rd, which at the time is just a couple weeks away. I'm super excited to play as him. Alongside him, we're getting the new Coruscant Guards skins for the Clone Troopers. And the Coruscant Guards are my second favorite of the Clone Wars skins that we're getting. Up at first, of course, is the 501st Legion, which is coming in February. So yeah, January 23rd is the set release date for Count Dooku. So now we're going to be going over all of his emotes that were leaked, and these were found in the files. The first one is Brave But Foolish. The next one is I've been looking forward to this. This is probably the one I've been excited for the most. It's a lot like Obi-Wan's Hello There. It's just kind of a meme on prequel memes, but I'm really glad they added this one. The next one is titled More Powerful. Now, I'm assuming that this is what he says in Attack of the Clones when he says, I've become more powerful than any Jedi, but that's just my guess. Other than that, we don't know what it actually is. So finally, the last emote that is listed here is called Sith Control. Now, this could be one or two things. The first one is the most unlikely one, and this one says, what if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith? And this is the one I just don't think it's going to be. I actually think it's going to be what he says in the Clone Wars series, which is the Sith control everything, I believe. That's probably the more likely one, because the first one, it wouldn't really make sense to say randomly in a battle. But yeah, those are his 4 emotes that were found in the files. Let me know in the comments what your favorite one is and just what you think of all 4 of them in general. So next up, we are going to be going over his abilities, and then I'm going to talk about kind of what I think they are. So the first one is titled Electrocute, and then it says in parentheses, sometimes called Lightning Stun. This one I'm really worried about because if you've ever played Battlefront 2, you know that the stuns in this game are absolutely annoying and they should just be removed. I mean, it just takes no skill to throw a stun down, and then if you get stunned, you're frozen, there's absolutely nothing you can do, and then you're just going to get killed, and it's pretty unfair and pretty unbalanced in my opinion. And people have been begging DICE to remove him, to maybe replace all the stuns with like a grenade or just another ability, but that could be for another video. I think the Star Bazaar actually made a whole video on stuns and how they can be fixed. So if I remember, I will link that video in the description below. But I'm just really hoping that is not a lightning stun. I hope they make Count Dooku a lot like the original Battlefront 2, where he could swing his lightsaber, of course, but then if you pulled the left trigger, I believe, he did just a lightning attack. So it didn't stun anyone. It was just a lot like how Palpatine's normal attack is. That would be a really good way to make Count Dooku interesting and unique, and I think people would play with him a lot if he had 2 kind of weapons. He has his lightning stun and his lightsaber. I don't know if they're going to do that. I really don't think they will, because if they have a lightning stun as an ability, why would they have his lightning as an attack as well? But who knows, we'll just have to see. Alright, so his second ability is titled Expose Weakness. Now, this could be multiple things. I don't know what it's going to be, but personally, if I had to guess, I think it's going to be something a lot like Palpatine's Dark Aura, where anyone who's kind of near him will start taking damage, but I don't know, this could also be a lot like Rey's Insight, where it reveals enemies on the map, because it is called Exposed Weakness. So who knows, we'll have to wait and see again on that one. But number 3 is Duelist, and I think this is going to be a stamina reduction ability. I think it's going to be like Darth Vader's Rage ability, where he does not have a stamina bar, and he does a lot more damage than his normal attacks. I think that's what it's going to be, and I think that's a pretty good ability for Count Dooku. He was a really great fighter, so those are his 3 abilities. Now next up, we're going to be going over his leaked lightsaber animations. These were in the files, and what this person did is he took the actual animations and put them on Obi-Wan, and they look really cool. I mean, Count Dooku is a very unique fighter, and I believe Christopher Lee, the actual actor for him, did take fencing classes, or was a fencer himself, and so that's how he fought in the movies as well as the shows. So it's really cool that they did make Count Dooku's animations a lot how he fights in the shows as well as the movies, but I think this will make him a really unique fighter. It's kind of funny how he puts his hand behind his back with the lightsaber arm out. I don't know, it's kind of goofy looking to me, but I know a lot of people did like that, so everyone's got their own opinions on whether they like that or not. So next up, we also got some more voice lines that were released by DICE, but I'm not going to read over them, so if you want to read them, you can pause the screen right now. I'll have the image up on the screen. And then after that, we have the name of the skin that he's going to be coming with, and obviously he has his base skin, and then the other skin is called Dark Ritual. Now this is what I think it's going to be. Of course that's not confirmed, but in my opinion this should be the one that is his alternate skin, and I'm guessing it's going to be either 20,000 or 40,000 credits, so you got to save up for that. And then finally, Benwalk did confirm that Geonosis will be coming to Arcade, Blast, Heroes vs. Villains, and Strike. So I'm really excited to see that map come into these new game modes. So yeah, that is everything we know so far about Count Dooku. Again, he releases January 23rd, and he's going to cost 35,000 credits. So if you do not have enough, you should probably start saving up now, because you cannot buy him with real money. You can only buy him with credits only. But thank you guys for watching the video. Please like it if you did enjoy it. It really helps out the channel a lot. And be sure, if you're new, to subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars news, gameplay, and more. And let me know in the comments what you think about Earl Dooku in the comments below. I'm really curious to see how you guys feel so far about him. Personally, I'm pretty excited. I'm most excited for the Coruscant Guard skins, but that's just my opinion. And of course, I'm really excited for Count Dooku as well. And then Anakin Skywalker, along with the new large-scale game mode, is coming up this February. I cannot wait for it. This is probably the update I've been excited for the most, because a new Conquest-style game mode is something I've been wanting ever since Battlefront 2015 came out. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one.